Thank you for joining me as we prepare together for the Jewish New Year with this soul accounting, or Cheshbon HaNefesh. I'm Joshua Lesser, the Rabbi of Congregation Beit Haverim. We focus today on love of neighbor as we begin to think about another quality that is really important for a building block of relationships, and that is the quality of patience. So get your notebook, pen and pencil, write down this idea of patience. And in thinking about this quality, immediately I think about one of my favorite stories from the Talmud. It's in Brachot 10a, and it's a story about Rabbi Meir, who is so frustrated by his hooligan-like neighbors that in a moment of aggravation, he utters a prayer wishing for them to die. His wife, Beruria, a scholar in her own right, looks at him and says, "Where are you getting the scriptural basis for this prayer? Is it where it says that the chataim will disappear?" Now that's the Hebrew word for sinning, that sins will disappear. And so she points out to him that that word, chataim, is indeed not chotim, which could probably be read the same way. And so she says, look, it says, let the sins disappear, not the sinners. And if you look all the way at the end of the verse, it even says, and the wicked shall disappear. Now, why do they disappear? Surely not because they die, but because they turn away from their wicked deeds, and there's no more wickedness. So instead of praying for their death, she instructs him, think about praying for their ability to repent and to see a different way. He listens to her and he utters that prayer. And sure enough, his neighbors repent and the wickedness disappears. So this story to me is jam-packed with so many messages around patience. You might think it's a little perplexing that a rabbi might pray for somebody's death, and just remember rabbis are people too, and that we have all probably said the same, if not worse, while we're in traffic. So Rabbi Meir's wife, Beruria, hears and understands this, and then offers him a different perspective. She interrupts his anger and his frustration and helps him see a different way. He is able to listen to her and bring in a sense of patience and really listen to what she has to say. And he's able to offer patience and forbearance for his neighbors who are so aggravating to him, that he's able to pray for them that they may have a positive outcome. And sure enough, they do. So here's what I'd like for you to think about. I would like for you to think about the teachers of patience in your life. So first of all, think about the people like Beruria. Who are the folks in your life that you can listen to when you are frustrated, aggravated, or angry? What kind of messages, how do they help you move from anger to a place of patience? Write their names down and then think about what are their teachings that they've given you in this past year. And how do you bring them forward into your life? And then perhaps a little bit more difficult, I want you to think about the other patient teachers in your life. The people who actually cause a sense of aggravation. And maybe they're not even people. Maybe they're situations, like being in traffic or at the grocery store. So write down the names of the people and the situations where you tend to lose your patience. Think about what are the feelings that arise and see and reflect on, are the teachings able to offer you a different perspective, very much like Rabbi Meir was able to see when he prayed for his neighbors. Thank you.